Alex Erickson, who was one of our receivers at the time, just pops on the screen, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Like I
Hey,
was
what's
just a
up?
little, yeah, just kind of this is all right, cool. And he goes, "Hey, we just wanted to let you know that we've chosen you as our fan of the year."
Oh,
And
so
I
cool.
didn't know how to. I started crying, got teary
Oh,
because
man.
just to do this for all of these years and to do, and I've never asked for, I don't ask for anything. It's not what it's for, but
Yep.
to know that they recognize that and they see it. And for
Yeah.
somebody to say, sometimes, you say thank you for saying thank you. And that
Yep.
was them doing that. And that just meant the world to me.
Oh my gosh. And you're the first one. And I mean, like, and I think now that you've become fan of the year, and when you go to the stadium, I mean, clearly when you walk through the ushers and you walk to the stadium, they know who you are. So, I mean,
Yeah.
and you still have to use your ticket. A lot of people that are calling on the show, they think that you guys, super fans, ultimate fans, don't have to pay for tickets.
Oh,
They
yeah.
assume that they assume that you don't even have to scan. You just get to walk in and hang out. And that is not for everybody. That may happen for
Oh,
a few fans, but not
right.
everyone.
Yeah. So, I mean, we still, just like everybody else. I mean, and it's funny because some of them I'll go through and then it's like, take the hat off, which is fine. And then they're just like,
Yeah.
but they, if
Security.
something like dings, they're like, they look and they're like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just kind of, which is not, but
It's
they know that I'm not the guy that's coming in to
cause problem.
do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
And
Huda,
it's,
you're Huda baby. You're gonna help, regulate, keep the
right.
crowd,
That's
keep the
right.
crowd
I'm
down
here
a
just
little
to make
bit.
sure everybody behaves themselves and we're good to go. Like I
Well,
say, now the gate that we walk in, there 3 years ago they did a redesign of the kind of under the concession areas and all that, and there's a big mural up on the wall, and at the very top of the mural is a picture of me, like pointing like a first down. So I just if they say I'm like,
hey,
that,
hey,
yeah,
take a look, take a look up there. And by the
check my
way,
credentials.
yeah, you
Yeah.
just showed your arm, but I think show everybody real quick your tats because I know you've got the
So
Bengals. You got the
we've got the
Bengals on one,
Cincy,
right?
we got the Cincy here,
Yep.
and then
There it
the
is,
Bengals on
folks.
that one.
There it
Yeah,
is. I mean, that's just amazing. So that's all
yeah,
you got
and
to do. Be
that
like,
was,
really?
and then another. This was a present from my wife. The
Oh,
tattoo.
oh my gosh, that's she rocks. We might need to have her on the show. I mean, like
Right.
she's a superstar. Well, I
Right.
mean, you think about that. So, have you ever had now that you've taken on this persona, your face, your image is literally in the stadium. You're called on to do leading in very professional manner. Have you had any really cool experiences with the coaches, some of the players? I know you just mentioned obviously with Alex showing up and giving you the award, but any other type of events that have happened over the decades that you've been a fan that have caught you off guard and just been
It's
amazing?
there's been quite a few interactions with some of the older players just because now not being as close, I'm not there as often.
Yeah,
So when I
right.
was in Ohio, I would do a lot of things, but probably my favorite one is Dre Kirkpatrick, who played at the University of Alabama.
Yep.
He was one of our first round picks, but there was a game in Pittsburgh, and I was the Sunday night football like fan of the week, and they had taken me to Pittsburgh, gave me sideline passes,
To the
and I'm
Pittsburgh game. So you at the Pittsburgh game with this hat, with this outfit,
yes,
at the Steeler Nation. Wow.
yes,
Wow.
that's. I will not go to a road game without wearing it.
Yeah, but you're going to stick out there because the Steelers
Oh
fans
yeah,
don't
and
sell their
trust me,
tickets. Okay, that's not like
there's
coming
been
to a Titans game. That's coming to Steelers.
yeah, there's been a few times different stadiums where sometimes you get a little, but I was just sitting there watching warm ups, and I kind of was like, hey, what? And Dre comes over, and I don't even remember what had happened beforehand, but he
Yeah.
said, "Thanks for what you said last week." And I don't know, it was something on Twitter or something where I just was like, "Keep your head up, adapting it," like, and
Oh,
not even. And I was like, "All right." From that moment on,
yeah.
every game after that, I always go down and watch warm ups. My seats aren't on the rail; I'm up a little farther, but
Yep.
watch warm ups. He would come over every game and give me a handshake
That's just
before the
awesome.
game, and he's like, "How we doing, Sean?" Like he was one of the game balls he gave to me. I
Oh,
was
you're
like,
kidding me. Oh,
no,
wow.
that's. But I was sitting there and I got in a little late for warm up, so he wasn't in his normal stretch spot. And I was like, and they're getting ready to like run off the field, and I just kind of just wanted to give him the head because I'm a very superstitious part about little things like that. And I'm
Yep.
like, I gotta at least make sure that we get a hello in before he goes in. Just and he's running and he just is making a beeline towards me and
Okay.
he jumps up into the stands, puts the ball in my arm, and says, "Let's go," and drops down and goes in the locker room.
Drop the mic. Drop the
Yeah,
mic. I mean, are you kidding me?
yeah, and that's so that's I have. never would have thought that, I have Icky Woods. He texts me to say happy birthday, or just
Yeah.
because, I've done some charity stuff with his foundations and things. And it's just like these childhood heroes that I've known, they know me, which I never would have. If you'd have told 13-year-old me that this was going to be a thing,
Yeah.
I would have told you were crazy.
Handshaking, jumping up to give you the game day ball. I mean, my goodness. All right, folks, that's the end of the first half. Be sure to follow, leave a review, and head to superfandiaries.com to see more Ultimate Fans. And we'll be right back with Dey Baby.
We are one.